Hello guys. Yeah, good day to all you guys. I am the CEO of PIIECOD, which is Progress Initiative for Inclusive Education and Community Development. I am now in UAE, which we came for the project Feed the Street, which was successful, and now we are also trying to engage in a project which is digital inclusion for persons living with disability. Yeah, I just wish to thank all of you guys who are out there who are supporting PICOD, both in your prayers, in your financial support, in your words of encouragement. I just want to say big thanks to all you guys. Yeah, but I just wish to inform you guys of the another upcoming project, which is digital inclusion of persons living with disability. I believe this will be a very big project to impact the life of most African disabled persons. In some African countries, they look at people with disability like they are not important in the community or in the society. But PICOT has come about with a system which is commonly known as affiliating marketing, which is a system which persons with disability can use in order to contribute into the economic of his or her country. For example, now we have about 3 lives in Ghana which we have impact, which are disabled persons. We also have lives in Nigeria. We also have lives in Namibia and South Africa, and we also have lives here in UAE and in Cameroon. Yeah, I just want to thank you guys because I have seen the way you guys are supporting this vision. And I wish to encourage you guys that there's ability in disability. You should know everybody is unique and nobody is useless. So whatever thing you're trying to do or trying to see, try to see the ability in disability. Because one, disability it's congenital and it's also acquired. It doesn't mean because someone was born disabled, it means the person is useless. Because you who is normal, at the long run, aging is also disability, and as a long run you can also inquire a disability maybe in your job site or somewhere that you are. So actually just have a positive mindset and try to know the rightful devices, and also try to know the right words in order to address persons with disability. Yeah, before I talk about the project, I would also like to tell you guys some positive words that you can use in order to address people with disability. Because when you use the right terms in order to address persons with disability, that already gives a positive mindset that enable them to be like already knowing that the society is friendly with them. Because those words are some of the barriers that limit this set of people. For example, before you see someone who is like not seeing, at first we're calling them blind person. Actually that is an impairment. It's like stigmatization. It's like you are labeling the person like blind, like the person cannot have anything to do. No, you can address someone who doesn't see as a visual impaired individual. I think that is more mature, because when you address the person as a visual impaired, it gives the person hope. You understand? It makes the person see some ability in the disability. Actually, we also have the one which is commonly known as uh, uh, um, cripple. Yeah, most people address, mostly in Africa settings, address people who use wheelchairs like cripple. No, we don't call them cripple, because when you address someone cripple, it's all handicap. It's a barrier, because for example they call them mostly handicaps. When you call someone a handicap, it means the person is not useful, which is obviously a barrier. Okay, I'll cut an example. For example, you see most buildings in Africa that we construct are not disability friendly. For example, if you see a story building, okay, with staircases, you understand, there's no lifter. That is a handicap building. That's a building that is handicapping amputee. The persons that we usually call handicaps, commonly known as amputated person, like amputees. You understand? Good. You can't call the person handicap, because it is the environment or the building that is handicapping that person in any setting. If, for example, there's a classroom on a story building where it's only made up of a staircase, and there's a person using a wheelchair or an amputee, he or she wants to access this building, you don't take by the amputation and label the person. The person is also having IQ, maybe the person's IQ level is more gifted than even the normal person with the two legs. So, but just the fact that this person cannot access this building, it's already, that is the handicapping aspect of this person. Because if that building can have a lifter, I think that will be not a barrier, because the person will just use his wheelchair into the lifter and will access a building of even about 1,000 stories. But because the normal person can use his leg to climb the stairs, it doesn't mean this person is a handicap. No, the person is an amputee, but because of the barrier, which is the building, is the handicapping aspect. And we also have this set of people who are commonly known as, in Africa setting, we call them imbecile. Yeah, imbecile. No, you can call them imbecile, like children who salivate, or with poor spine, maybe spinal bifida or spine problem, something like that. No, you don't call them imbecile. What you call address such children is either the Down syndromes, you call them Down syndrome, or you call them autistic children. You don't label them, because actually when you use those wrong words, those are some of the problems which we are facing. Because the society aspect towards persons living with disability, it's not like friendly because of the wrong terms. Yeah, there's a book coming up. We are to launch our first book, which the book is Disability Cut Across. There is ability in disability. So I would like you guys to, when the first copy comes out, I will share it, I will show you guys. I will also create a Facebook a link where you can download the book for PDF, so you can now know the positive and the right terms in order to use in addressing persons living with disability. Thank you. And I would like to talk now about the upcoming project, which is digital inclusion. When we talk of digital inclusion, it means it's a system where we are using the ICT, information, communication, and technology, in order to impact the life of the persons with determination. You understand? Because persons with determination are the set of people who are lacking, who are having an impairment, but trying to look for a way to adapt. You understand? And because of our African setting, which we limit we lack these devices, but we have access to information and communication technology, we are able now as PIIECOD to use in order to impact the life of this set of people. So now what we are trying to do now is we do what is called affiliating. We are affiliating. We use the affiliating link in order to impact the life of persons with disability. Now, you know, there are big companies in America, in Germany, in Canada, in Japan, in China, you understand, that produces products, that produces services, that renders services, that produces products that have many categories, you understand? But what now we do is we are able to get into the website of these companies, and we create what is known as a promo, a hub link. Through the hub link, an individual with disability can use this hub link, no matter the type of disability, no matter the type of impairment, and is able to regenerate income. So thank you guys. That is what is there. If you want to know more, you can visit the page at Disability Cut Across, and you will see more activities, and you will see how we are impacting the lives of disabled people in other countries. Thank you.